Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and in today's video I've got part 1 of my toddler bedroom refresh. We're going to be making a few small changes that lead to very big changes in the next couple of videos, so I hope that you guys enjoy some of the DIYs I'm doing with my dad and my husband in this video. If you do, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started. So I just wanted to show, this is an old video clip, but what my son's bedroom looked like before, his name, some of the photos up, what his curtains and things look like right now, his light fixture, window treatments. I know it's kind of a quick glimpse, but this is what everything was looking like before the change. You'll see it throughout many of my videos if you've been, a returning viewer to my channel. If you're new, his rooms look like this pretty much since, we found out we were pregnant. We weren't finding out if we were having a boy or girl, so we added the finishing touches in the end. But recently, what prompted this change, my son is going to be 3 next month, and he's been asking for a big boy bed. He said he wanted new pictures, so we're changing up his room and we're basically making it a little boy's bedroom, and I'm sure over time things will change, but a lot of the things we're going to be doing, the molding, the feature wall that will be hopefully planned for video 2 won't be changing, but that's, all things to come. But I want to give credit to my dad and my husband for kind of making this a reality for me and really helping me out. As you see, my dad is putting up the corners. We're putting this in all four corners of the bedroom because I really wanted a specific trim around the room just to kind of make it complete. None of our bedrooms have that trim or anything to kind of tie it together. So over the next few years, we'll be doing room by room. But for now, I thought it fitting to kind of do this for my son's room and just kind of get it started. So first things first, we are measuring everything out, and you're going to see me go through a few outfit changes. This is because it took me about 3 or 4 days to get the molding up, the caulking, all that stuff, and you'll kind of see that. But we kind of measured everything out, and then my dad cut it. We didn't go with wood for this. It's like an MDF material. Excuse me. I have a bit of a summer cold going on. I wish I could say it's allergies, but it's not. All good though. So we put on some of that, the silicone caulking, and then we go and put it up there. All in all, once we had the cuts and the measurements done, it really did not take us that long. I don't know, I would say probably close to half hour, 40 minutes to get everything up there, make sure it's even. But it was a lot of fun for me anyways to do this project with my dad, and he of course loves my son. It's his grandson, so he had no issues kind of helping us out with this, especially where it's a gift for him. So we did staple, nail gun. It's a nail gun, not a staple gun. We did nail these in just so that they wouldn't move, even with the silicone attached to the back. If you guys do this for a living, please do not mind that we are doing our best with this. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave that down in the comments. But especially where I'm a newbie to this, I think everything overall came out pretty well. You'll see me doing a lot of the caulking later on, but we just went through over some of the cracks you'll see throughout the video just to kind of fill it in. So this is the next day. Once everything was up, I decided to go get some more of the caulking and start filling everything in, the cracks, the empty spaces. You'll see me do the whole top layer. What I didn't film was the bottom layer under, the bottom portion of the molding. I did fill that in as well with a very, very thin amount of that, but that it did take me quite a long time. The smell is very strong, so it kind of aggravated my asthma a little bit. Credit to you guys who do this for a living, who are constantly working with these smells. It didn't settle well with me, but I was super excited to get it up there. And of course, when we had it up the first night, my son noticed it right away. He didn't say, you know, he was for it or against it, but he, you know, the next 2 days or so, he's like, oh, pretty. He thought it was kind of cool. So I'm hoping it comes together well for his feature wall. The wall I'm currently working on is where we would like to do a feature wall. We're still not 100% decided on the design, but I want something kind of fun, and we're currently picking out paint colors, so that'll definitely be in the next video. But I figured step one, if you guys redid your son or daughter's bedroom, what's some of the things that you added to the room to make it kind of look like a big boy or big girl's bedroom? Let me know. So I will say I had a lot of fun doing this. I don't mind doing little DIY projects once I know what I'm doing. It was a lot of fun. You guys are going to see that white strip of paint on top of the molding. That was not my husband and I when we originally bought the house. I don't know when they painted the room. They kind of got some paint up there. I don't want to have to paint the whole ceiling over, so I'm hoping, you know, it's not going to be super noticeable. And I think most people, unless you're looking at it with a fine-tooth comb in the ceiling, are not going to notice it. But it's just something that I figured I'd throw out there. We did not paint the ceiling. That's just kind of how it was. Like I said, we're still deciding on a paint. We're looking at a very light gray to go on his accent wall. I know some people might think that's a lot of gray, but the carpet that's gray right now is going to be removed within the next year or two. We plan to get the same type of flooring that we have throughout the rest of the upstairs. We did that along with the help of my dad back when we first bought the house, and we didn't take out the carpet in my son's bedroom, or, you know, at the time it was just the spare bedroom, but we were thinking if we did have a baby, this would be a perfect nursery. You know, it's a nice soft cushion, and that's exactly what happened. But given that he has allergies, and just to match the rest of the home at this point, we do plan on doing that within the next year or two. It's just all about budgeting. So let me know what everybody is up to. We are officially going into August. I cannot even believe it. I'm a little disappointed because I've yet to start on my deep cleaning. I usually have my deep cleaning underway. I'm going to be a little bit behind because this bedroom is kind of taking over for projects. We're hoping to have it done by the end of the first week of August, and I'm sure that we will. It's just, you know, there's a lot going on. So once his bedroom is totally set and finished, I'll go into deep clean mode. I'm really going to have 1 week or a little over a week and a half to deep clean the entire house before I go back to work. For those of you who might be new to my channel and just checking it out, typically I do a lot of cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and every now and then I'll throw in mom life or lifestyle or little refreshes like this in the bedroom just to kind of mix it up. But moving on to the next clip, as you guys can see, I am getting the new shades. So this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. He has the white shades there, which we loved. We loved the whole idea of it, which is why we went with like the same type of pull down shade. I forget what the specific name of it is. It's not Roman shades, but we went with the same type of shade, just in a darker color. These are also blackout curtains, blackout shades, which we needed because he has not been napping. His sleep's kind of been disturbed, and you guys can see there's a lot of light that comes in from the side. You'll see a side-by-side comparison after, but I was really happy to find these. We went to a few different stores before we landed on this particular color and style, but I'm happy that we did buy it. Let me know your thoughts of what it looks like when it's all done, whether you like the dark gray or you prefer the white. Alright, so the one on the left that you guys are seeing is going to be the new shade. Is that Allen and Roth? Allen and Roth. So it's a dark gray from Lowe's. We were originally going to get Home Depot, but they didn't have two of the same size that we needed in pewter. So we went with the dark gray. You guys can see these are blackout shades compared to the white one. Look at all the light coming in here, and I know some people would prefer that. I think if, my son was a decent sleeper, then that's one thing, but the blackout shades, it's night and day difference, and then it gives a little bit of a different color, so it'll all come together when it's all done. So before starting putting up the other shade, I just went through and deep cleaned the window real quick. I will take these apart, I'm sure, later on in the month and kind of deep clean them a little bit more. But for now, I got some of the dirt off that top window. And again, we're just going to reset it. I can definitely tell you, after we filmed this clip, my son actually ended up going down for a nap. And he finally actually napped in his room. It's been a solid week or two where he's been avoiding sleeping in his room. And I think it was just too light. What a difference this has already made, just making the room so much darker. And it also is going to keep the room cooler too. This way there's not a ton of sun coming in, warming up the room while the AC is running. So it's a win-win for my family and I. Alright, so that's what this looks like. This is about all we're going to get done for this round. We still have to decide on a paint color for the back wall, and then once we do, that'll be in the second video, the paint color, the feature wall, and then the last one will be all the decorating. But hopefully we'll get the light fixture in soon. I did order it at Home Depot. We'll see if maybe we can sell these, because we don't really have another place in the home to put it. But definitely not. Yeah. We're just going to move the curtains up. We'll probably do that next time around. We're going to move them so they're not dragging on the floor, but looks pretty good. All right, so this is the end of the video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.